Struggling with prop firms? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. First of all, I want to start this. I know I've been a bit inactive the last few days. I've had a family member who's been in hospital. Now she's much better now, thank God. So we will be active from now on. Just inactive with trading and obviously with the YouTube videos as well. I mean, I've normally post a video every 2 days, but for the last, I would say, 8 days, last week, being a bit inactive, but we are back. So without wasting any time. So we can see here, obviously with gold, there's actually, two opportunities to take advantage of today with gold. Now, zones already marked out, and you can see a few winners obviously the past, week. But I'm going to be obviously, giving the market the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna, like what I like to do is give the market 10. What this basically means is, let's just say we already 10% in drawdown, right? Now, here you can see we're typically targeting almost like 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s. Here 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, so on, so on. So let's break this down. By the way, if anyone is interested in a one-to-one mentorship from myself, where you speak to me one-to-one, and I'll just fast track, you're going to short curve your, the learning curve. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a link will be in the video description. Join the Discord community, and also basically, this is where you come to, where students are passing problem challenges. You get to speak to me one-to-one, and as you can see, obviously, it's about transparency. It's all here. Right, and also if I just move this out of the way, if you don't want to get the one-to-one mentorship, super affordable costs, and now this is sales technique. By all means, if you don't want it, by all means don't get it, right? But this will definitely, by the way, this is probably the most affordable course on the internet. It's an 8-video course, which now will be turning into almost a 14-video course. Now the beautiful thing about this is, once you purchase, never have to purchase anything ever again. And it's not like a PDF file which you download and you're on your bike, you're on your way. No, it's a proper library. You have your own account, you create your password, where every time I update a video, you'll have full access to it. So even if I post 1,000 videos, webinars, updates, everything, you'll have the videos for you for life, right? And all you've paid is this amount here, right? Maybe I might increase this in the future, I don't know. But right now it's a bargain. Well, so anyways, coming back to the point. Okay, so we got the zones marked out. Now let's break one of these down. So we'll break down the trade that we've taken for today, or we would have taken for today, right? So let's break this down even more. Let's go to a small time frame where we can see, just to make clear as well, the mentorship and the course, this is not the exact break and retest strategy that I trade. Is this strategy here I'm showing you is the one I used to trade, but the one now I trade and my students trade has a bigger edge. So it's super clean, right? So you want to start off with the bias of which direction is the trend moving, right? Ideally, because it's like the idea is what we're going to be using as what's one of the confluences that I use, right? Trend direction. Why? Because suppose you ride a bike on a straight road, right? Depending on what gears your the bike is in, it's going to be, imagine you're in gear 5, which I believe is the hardest one, right, to pedal, right? Suppose now you're riding the same bike down a hill, right? It's less effort, but still the bike. How crazy is this? This is like you look at the trend as well, right? It's less effort, but you're getting more of a better outcome, because the bike will be feeling like if you're going faster. How crazy is that? On a straight road, more effort, but still the bike's going its usual pace. Why? Gravity, whatever you want to call it, right? Here, in terms of a trend, right, you're taking the trade in the direction of the trend, right? It's much easier for the trade, if you're using candlestick patterns to take entries, whatever, volume or trend direction, whatever it is. But it's going to be much more difficult for the price to hit your stop loss. So in this case over here, we're going to get this nice breakout, nice volume to the push to the upside. It's got a small time frame, and this is ideally what you're going to be looking at, right? Look at this. If I just show you, just move this. Basically, there will be a 20-minute new video added to the course as well, and pretty much where you can trade all these currency pairs now, forex pairs. and crazy amount, insane amount of backtesting has gone into it. So I've added new currency pairs where you could just basically set your trading alarm alerts, come to the charts, aim for that 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Obviously, when you get that more confidence, I've even shown how you can trail a stop loss and get those bigger returns. So it'll be all in there. So you can see the bullish breakout here, right? It's gonna a little bit of a smaller time frame, and you can already see, I mean, zones created within zones. So this one's there, and price we're just going higher and higher. So bullish can break out. Where could you have taken the entry from out of all this? Well, this is going to be your best bet. Now I'll tell you why. Resistance, when price comes back down, it's going to be the new support price. This trend was so strong, the buyers never give the sellers a chance to even come back and retest this as support. So resistance formed here, price broke above, super strong bullish candle, and then we just shot off in that direction. Now there's ways to refine this. If you even refine it to only below the wicks, you would have definitely had a much nicer outcome. Press play. I mean, let's be realistic. By the time price starts creating these kind of wicks, you're gonna get out, right? Still a nice 1 to 5, but this is the beautiful side of things, what I like, right? Time is money. 45 minutes to catch a 1 to 5. 1 to 5 on a 100k account, that's 5 grand, 5,000 pounds or dollars, whatever you want to call it, but in 45 minutes. Name a job that does that, right? It's insane. And the flexibility obviously with trading that comes, we all know about that. So we can see obviously one opportunity. Okay, these examples that I've drawn here, remember, obviously this is for the more experienced ones. Once you get better with the strategy and you can fully capitalize these kind of moves. But as a beginner, what I normally go through is, especially in the 1-to-1s, is and I can boast about my strategy as much as I want, right? Talk is cheap. If you could come in here, you can see it's a free community. We're about 1,300 members. Join the community. You can see for yourself. This goes on and on. Live trades, winning trades, losing trades. It's all about transparency, right? Everything is all in here. So let's so link will be in the video description. And I want to show, let me see if I can grab a random example, right? So what we're going to do is, let me zoom out more. I mean, normally, if you can see how this spiking up here, you can take huge, huge advantages. I mean, look at this, But backtesting as well, guys and girls who are listening, backtesting is easy. Where, oh yeah, market's bearish here, I would have taken sells, right? Yes, we all would have. It's easy to say, I would have done this, I would have done this, but in the moment, you got to pinpoint. Which again, I show in my video, it's you gotta break it down basically. Why I'm taking trade, super important. You have to know. Of course, we know examples like data, but if just one moment, let's zones marked out here, zones marked out here. I mean, the eyes just pick it up now, but it becomes eventually just becomes second nature, over here, just and then it's like, should I be taking a buy or should I be taking a sell? You tell me. One moment, let me just put this on the 4-hour. Which direction are we heading, right? And how best way to know is, start from the top, the highs. Look at this. Here. Always try to just mark the highs. Obviously, it's obvious we're in a downtrend, right? Look at this. Now, it's like this. If there's a waterfall, right? Does it make sense for fish to swim faster to go? This waterfall's coming down, obviously, right? I know there are some fish, you'd be surprised, that can actually swim up even though the current's going downwards. But just for example's sake, bear with me. Stay with me. So here, does it make sense for a fish for it to swim faster, swim with the current or against the current? Obviously with the current. Why on earth would I want to take buys? It does not make any sense. It would not make any sense. When you're trading with the trend, you're taking away, you're making your life so much easier. So much easier. Right? Remember, price moves in waves. So when it does come down, does not mean it's the trend is over, or it's a bearish trend now, so on, so on. Here, I would only be focused on buys. Only be focused on buys. You are going to get times when, situations like this. There's ways to overcome this. There's ways to, so anyways, I hope you found value from this. I don't want to make this video too long. I've just been tired over the last 1-2 weeks, in and out of the hospital for family and all that. It's I mean, you can say it's the chapters of life, right? But my advice would be, if you could take anything from this video, is spend as much time as you possibly can with your loved ones. When that time comes, like, it's scary, and it hits you different. Money's not going to stay with you forever. You're not going to, money don't mean anything. It's obviously, you want to work, you need to provide for your loved ones, provide them with security, provide them with, things to keep them happy, safe, security more than anything. But spend time with your family as well. And another thing as well, if you are upset with someone, or if someone's upset with you, put that effort in to get rid of all that kind of negativity, make the relationship stronger, and just enjoy life, stay safe, stay blessed, stay happy, and take care. I'm out.